While we wait for the finale of Attack on Titan to come out, I thought it'd be fun to upload a prediction video because, guys, Attack on Titan has been one of my favorite shows of all time. Just like not even talking about anime shows, whether you want to talk about like any adult animation, whatever it may be, movies, shows. This is my favorite storyline, or one of my favorite storylines that I've ever taken a look at, and I want to see if I can predict it. I don't think I'm going to get it right because I was dead wrong in the last video, but we're going to try, guys. I just ask before we get into it, please, I haven't read the books. I haven't read the manga, excuse me. I don't know what's going to happen. Please, please, please don't spoil it for me down below. Don't tell me if I'm right. Don't tell me if I'm wrong. I just want to hear any predictions you might have in the comment section after this. So hear me out. We're going to get into the video in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Attack on Titan. So, of course, guys, I'm only following the anime if you haven't figured that out already. I made a prediction video talking about the last episode that came out, and it was, of course, Eren. The last episode ended with Eren starting the rumbling, and he's like, I'm going to kill them all. And I was sitting here, I was like, I don't think Eren's going to go through with it. I don't think he's going to go through with it, because he was thinking about his friends. He was thinking about, like, back what he said at the beginning. I was like, no, I don't think he's going to go through with it. And this episode started, and I'm like, oh my God, Eren's actually going through with it. Eren is stomping everybody in his tracks. But what's interesting about this is Eren is in a mindset, he's not malicious. He's depressed. He's broken. He feels horrible. We have that like really, really heartbreaking scene where he's like hanging onto the kid and he's like crying to his face against this kid that he has no idea who it is. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And it really tugged at the heartstrings. So I didn't expect Eren to really be in that mentality, but at the same time, it makes sense. I just thought Eren was kind of like numb to the whole thing, but he's not. He's not. He's sad. He's broken, arguably depressed. You know what I mean? So now the episode that we have ended with Armin saying that he is going to talk to Eren. He's going to answer him. I don't know how he's going to possibly make Eren answer him, but he left me really confused with that ending because he said, Eren, what do you really mean when you said that you're free? I don't really understand that at all because like maybe he was talking about he's free to do what he wants. I don't know. And I have absolutely no thought as to how that could possibly go, but I don't think that's necessarily like going to matter because I would imagine Eren is just going to shrug it off, whatever he says, and continue the rumbling. I believe at this point that this is going to end up a tragedy because thinking about how everybody ended up, all the people that have died, all the people that are broken, all the sadness that has occurred, this season is really showing the problem with war. This season is really showing like human conflict, all of that stuff, and nobody is necessarily like gonna get out scot-free. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's kind of like the direction that Breaking Bad went, where it's like, okay, this isn't like a, hey, everybody's a good guy type thing, not everybody gets a happy ending type thing. I think Attack on Titan might go that route, and Eren ultimately will continue attacking because he can't take it anymore. He wants his people to be free, but with the mindset that we saw him in, I'm kind of like, maybe Eren just wants to die. Because that idea has also been explored. So is he going to keep fighting and then ultimately like leave an opening for somebody to kill him? I don't know. And this is one of the reasons why I'm so engaged in the series is because there's so many things that I'm just not sure about. If I had to give you a hard prediction, which is ultimately what the video is about, and to be honest with you, the comment section down below, I love talking about stuff with you guys. So if anybody wants to comment down below, I would appreciate that. I think that Eren is going to keep fighting. I think Eren is just going to shrug off whatever Armin says. I think that was just a cliffhanger because like maybe Eren would talk. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a little bit of a discussion. Maybe it'll look like, okay, they're going to talk in that weird realm where the founder was. Eren's going to bring him there. They're going to speak. And then he's like, Eren, you don't have to do this. Come back. We're all okay. We all love you. He's going to express his opinions in that sense. And then Eren's going to look like he's almost going along with them. He's almost turning back to the good side. He's almost coming in with his friends and just wants to live with the rest of his life. But he's going to get sucked back into it last second by something. I don't know what it is. Maybe Zeke's going to appear. I'm not entirely sure. But I think something's going to happen where it's going to look like he's almost there. He's going to get sucked back in. The fight's going to continue until ultimately somebody is forced to kill him. And maybe that person is going to be Mikasa. That would be a very, very tragic ending if she's the one who actually has to cut his throat or whatever. Or cut the nape, cut him open, whatever she needs to do. She might be the one to do it. But then again, like, take a look at the size of that Titan. How the heck are you even going to beat that thing? So maybe this is all going to end bad. Maybe Eren's going to succeed. Maybe everybody's going to get stomped around. The war is going to stop. He's going to just trample over who he needs to trample over. And then he's going to face everybody afterwards. Levi's probably not going to forgive him. If I had to guess, maybe those two will go at it. But I do not see this ending well anymore. I thought it was going to end with Eren backing off. I thought it was going to end with Eren just like being convinced to go see the sea with his friends, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think this is going to be a tragic ending, and I cannot wait to find out because I have no idea where this is going to go, and that's why it's such an engaging story. Guys, I can't stress it enough. Please don't spoil me in the comments down below. This is one of my favorite shows, and I cannot wait to see how it concludes. So if you have any speculation, if you also don't know how this is going to go, comment down below. I'd love to hear your predictions, and thank you so much for watching this video. On the screen right now, if you'd like to continue watching the Clenema channel, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you to check out. I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.